When it comes to Jalen Hurts, the opinions that NFL fans have of him are pretty split. Some people think that he deserves an opportunity and hasn't been given enough time to succeed in Philadelphia, and they think that he should be given a chance to become their franchise quarterback. Others think that he is not the guy at all, and they think that the Eagles should look strongly into drafting a quarterback in this upcoming draft, or possibly trading for a quarterback to replace him. But in today's video, we'll talk about Jalen Hurts, his strengths, his weaknesses, and whether or not he deserves a shot to be the franchise quarterback of the Eagles. Let's get right into it. If you have not already, please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm uploading videos every single week and your support goes a long way. But anyways, getting into things, a thing that I think a lot of NFL fans forget about Jalen Hurts is that he is only in his second season, and in his rookie season as a quarterback for the Eagles, he only started 4 games. So the sample size that we have of him is very, very limited, and I don't think there is nearly enough games for us to fully judge him as a player at this point in his career. It honestly blows my mind that people are already calling for Jalen Hurts' job when he is not even halfway into his first full season as a starter and he's still only 23 years old. You pair this with the fact that preseason, the Eagles were picked to finish bottom 5 in the NFL. He also has a brand new head coach in Nick Sirianni, which means learning a new system this season. The odds were stacked against Jalen Hurts in the first place, and honestly, for a quarterback his age with his experience, he has performed as well as you could expect him to perform. Jalen Hurts has had to take on pretty much the entire offensive load in his first full season as a starter at only 23 years old, like I said before, and he's been expected to do pretty much everything on his own. Devontae Smith is his best weapon, and Devontae Smith is very, very good, but he is only a rookie receiver. To have a rookie receiver as a young quarterback be your best weapon is not an ideal situation, and Jalen Hurts also has no help in the running game from the running backs. The running game is pretty much all Jalen Hurts. The passing game is obviously also all Jalen Hurts. So like I said, for a young quarterback who hasn't even started a full NFL season, Jalen Hurts is performing as well as you can expect him to perform. Jalen Hurts, like every other player in the NFL, has his flaws and has his weaknesses, but instead of focusing on the positives and focusing on the strengths in his game, focusing on his potential, people like to dwell on those weaknesses and point to them as reasons why he cannot succeed in the NFL, when I don't think that is the case at all. When you look at other struggling teams with young quarterbacks, like the Jaguars with Trevor Lawrence, like the Jets with Zach Wilson, like the Patriots with Mac Jones, like the Bears with Justin Fields, all of those guys are given a bunch more slack than Jalen Hurts has been given, and Jalen Hurts honestly has played just as good or better than all of those guys have, with just as much or less help than those guys have. While some of the criticisms of Jalen Hurts are definitely valid, I think that a lot of the things that people like to focus on and say about him are things that will be improved with more experience and more time in the NFL. They are things that every young quarterback struggles with. The main thing that I think that Jalen Hurts needs to improve is his accuracy. People like to point out that he misses easy throws, which he does. He definitely misses some throws that he needs to make, but it's not like accuracy is not something that can be improved upon. Jalen Hurts is not the most accurate guy. He probably won't ever be the most accurate quarterback in the NFL, but he can definitely improve it, and he can definitely start hitting some of the throws that he should make. And when you pair this with his strengths that he has, I think that Jalen Hurts is a guy who is worth taking a chance on. In my opinion, Jalen Hurts is the second best dual threat quarterback, only to Lamar Jackson, who is obviously an alien. You can maybe throw Kyler Murray into that conversation, but when it comes to designed quarterback runs, run pass options, I think that Jalen Hurts does it best besides Lamar, obviously. That is something that doesn't get talked about enough. His running ability is absolutely elite, and like I kind of mentioned before, Jalen Hurts is pretty much the entire Eagles run game. Another thing that I don't think gets talked about enough when it comes to Jalen Hurts is the fact that almost every coach and teammate who has ever dealt with him raves about how much he is a leader and how good of a teammate he is. Having a good locker room presence is huge for the quarterback position. Leadership is one of the most important aspects of being a quarterback, and Jalen Hurts has all those intangible qualities. That is something that you cannot teach. While a lot of the flaws in Jalen Hurts' games are things that are improvable, and they are things that you can get better at. Taking care of the ball is another one of the quarterback's most important responsibilities, and Jalen Hurts does it better than almost any other young quarterback in the NFL, which is something that I again don't understand why people ignore. He doesn't throw interceptions a lot, and for a guy who runs the ball a ton, he doesn't lose fumbles very often either. I want to once again emphasize that Jalen Hurts is not without his flaws and weaknesses. He is not immune to criticism. He definitely deserves some of the critiques he gets, but what young quarterback doesn't have those flaws and weaknesses, doesn't have some things in their game that are not up to NFL standards? You can't name one young quarterback who is a perfect NFL prospect. I think that Jalen Hurts deserves a fair shot as a quarterback in the NFL, and that is something that I don't think that he has gotten up to this point in his career. I think that if the Eagles are willing to build a system around Jalen Hurts and play to his strengths and be patient with him as he develops, I think that they will have a ton of success, and I think that they can win a lot of games with Jalen Hurts as their guy. At this point in time, he is not a franchise quarterback, but I definitely think that he has the potential to be. So like I said, if the Eagles are willing to give him some time, I think that they will be very, very happy. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think Jalen Hurts has the potential to become a franchise quarterback, or if you think the Eagles are going to need to replace him in the near future. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.